Ukrainian ancestry. Schuylkill County has the highest concentration of any other county in the country. And it is fitting today we are here today in front of St. Michael's Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church, the first and the oldest Ukrainian Greek Catholic parish in America. I've been to Ukraine 3 times and I have many friends there. We have been greatly disturbed and saddened by the images from the Ukraine on our nightly news. We want to offer more than prayers to help those incredibly brave people as they face Russia's unprovoked, violent invasion. For that reason, our office, O'Connor Law, has partnered with Senator Marty Flynn, Senator Dave Argall, Representative Jerry Mulray, Representative Tim Chorzik, and St. Vladimir Ukrainian Catholic Church of Scranton to provide much-needed protective military equipment to the people of the Ukraine. The Ukrainian people are in dire need of body armor of any kind. This is a situation where any body armor could be the difference between life and death. It's also fitting that we do this on our Independence Day weekend to support Ukraine in fighting for their independence. I want to thank the following police departments: Shenandoah, Frackville, and Branch Township for their support. I want to single out Pottsville, who donated 16 vests. This time I'd like to introduce our Senator, Senator Dave Argall.
Last week in the Appropriations Committee on the floor of the Senate, I cited some of the same census data that Michael just mentioned. I apparently, much to my surprise, represent more Ukrainian Americans than perhaps any other state senator in the United States because of decisions that people made to come here a long time ago. And today I'm proud to represent their children, their grandchildren, probably in some cases their great-grandchildren. And so the occasion in the Appropriations Committee was, on behalf of my constituents, I've introduced legislation that would essentially say you can do business with Vladimir Putin or you can do business with the state of Pennsylvania. You can't do both. So far that legislation is moving quickly through the Senate. I hope to have it over to the House very soon. But it's going to take more than the actions of governments to stop these terrible war atrocities by these war criminals. It's going to take efforts by so many individuals here in Pennsylvania and beyond as well. This morning you may have read in the local newspaper just the amazing outpouring of support by not just Ukrainian Americans, but people of all ethnic groups in the Hazleton area coming forth with food, with baby supplies, with money. And so this is just another, I think, really important step in us saying what is important and offering help to people who are in desperate need. And so, Michael, to you for organizing it, to all your team of volunteers, thank you for what you've done. This is, as the Boy Scouts would say, a very genuine good deed.
Thank you, Senator. This time I introduce Reverend Archpriest Michael Hutsko, former pastor of St. Vincent's in Minersville, and current pastor of St. Peter and Paul in Mount Carmel, and Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary Parish in Centralia. Father?
Thank you, Michael. Senator Argall, thank you. It's my honor to be here this morning to represent our Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church here in the United States, but more particularly here in Schuylkill County, which became the home of Ukrainian immigrants at the end of the 19th century and into the 20th century, and now again in the 21st century. Just this morning I read in the paper that the indiscriminate bombing of civilian sites continues. The city of Odessa was hit again overnight, and many civilians were killed by missile strikes. Of course, we know of the hospitals, the nursing homes, the maternity wards, etc., of the horrific tragedy being put upon the people of Ukraine by Vladimir Putin. The people of Ukraine simply want to live in freedom, the freedom that we treasure and value here in our country. They want to determine their own future according to their cultural, educational, and spiritual endeavors. And of course, for that, they are suffering once again. The coming together by Attorney O'Connor and Senator Argall, by the representatives of our area, as well as the police departments, to provide this body armor for the soldiers in the military fighting in Ukraine is a tremendous gift. It's something that's tremendously needed. Our communities throughout Schuylkill County have come together throughout this war beginning on February 24th to collect humanitarian aid, both financial and material. And this is just another one of those gifts that is going to pay tremendous dividends in the fight for freedom and independence. And as Senator Argall said in closing, governments have been stepping up to help the government of Ukraine, but also individuals and small communities like here in Shenandoah and throughout Schuylkill County have also come together. Individuals supporting individuals. And in doing so, you're giving aid and comfort and support and encouragement to the people of Ukraine. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for these gifts. I would like to take a moment to sprinkle holy water and to bless these gifts, not only with the blessings of God, but the blessings being sent by all of us from here in Schuylkill County. These vests are blessed by the sprinkling of this holy water. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Representative Twardzik wanted to be here today, but he couldn't. He had a meeting in Harrisburg that he couldn't miss, but Rachel Hobbs is here taking his place today. So thank you, Rachel, for being here. I also want to thank people from my staff. Kathy Wagner, who's probably the best legal administrator in the state, but also a better event planner, was able to put this whole thing together, which was, at some days seemed like it was impossible because everybody was moving in different directions. So thank you, Kathy, for our fun, and also our assistants were Samantha Robbins and JP O'Connor. So this ends our program. I want to thank everyone for being here today, and have a happy Independence Day weekend.